my channel again, where I will be reviewing a sample of this week's issue 1s. But first, I have an exciting announcement to make! I've gone to a couple of conventions and events with press passes because of Bay TV and whatnot. But for the first time, I applied for a press pass under my media name, TorAthena, and it got accepted. So I will be at MCM in Manchester this coming weekend. I don't think I'll be able to be at Saturday due to work commitments, but I will be there on Sunday. So if you're going and you want to come over and say hi, possibly I'll be filming, so if you want to get filmed, come over, say hi, and it'll be awesome. So yay! I'm so happy. But enough of that. Let's get on with the reviewing! Cyborg by DC Comics. The machine that gives Cyborg his powers is evolving. The only problem is nobody knows why. And that's pretty much it. It pretty much just starts off the comic introducing the characters, what's kind of happened and what's now happening. It's really good though. It's really done really well and I really enjoyed it. Pros! The art was actually great. To be fair, it's very hard to find DC Comics where the art isn't just at its top quality anyway. The writing was fast-paced and it really explained everything really well, so you knew exactly where you were up to. The writing also very cleverly built a very good dynamic between the characters where you instantly feel a rapport between certain people. Cons. Well, besides the fact there's an advert on every other page, which really annoys me and really distracted me this time. I think because DC mostly advertised DC stories or DC stuff, the art is very similar. So I kept thinking it was actually part of the storyline, realizing it wasn't, and then getting really annoyed at myself. This was also a story that was meant to have quite a lot of gripping, intense reveals or moments, and it's ruined when you turn the page and you start reading a Twix advert, you know? It's just, it doesn't work. I don't know if it's because of that or it just wasn't the story I enjoyed, but it also just wasn't a story that gripped me. I know that isn't a fair review to say because that's more opinion, but it didn't. I enjoyed the comic, but I just didn't feel compelled to continue reading it. Power Up by Boom Studios. It has been foretold that 4 noble warriors of incredible strength would be gifted with cosmic abilities at a moment of planetary alignment. Which, yeah, it didn't go to plan. Amy is a 20-something-year-old girl with no ambition or goals, in a dead-end job that she doesn't really care that she's not doing very well. When all of a sudden she goes to work late and she gets struck by lightning, and her and her goldfish are gifted incredible powers that they don't know what they are or how to use them yet. She doesn't know yet, but 2 other people, a washed-out athlete and a single mother of 2 teenage boys, have also been gifted this strange and alien cosmic power. Do I really need to say more? Pros! It's funny. It's really funny. You can tell just by the cover that it's funny. It's well written. It's fast paced. It really does go into it straight away without actually explaining anything. It's pretty original too. I mean, and the concept that, you know, it's superpowers gone wrong or gifted superpowers, it's not that original. But at the same time, it is. It's pretty awesome. I also loved the animation for this. It's very animated, like Saturday morning cartoons, which really fits really well for the feel and the pace of the story. Cons. During the action scenes, sometimes the animated style, which I do love, can be a little bit too bland, and I got a bit confused of what was actually happening, but that's just something maybe I am quite slow at and I didn't pick up very well. But overall, that was the only con. It's a really good read and I really recommend it to anyone who likes stories that do not take themselves too seriously. Dun, 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 dun! And my pick of the week is... it's too heavy! It's 58 pages of comic goodness called Wolf. Do you like my acting then? 3 years at drama school. Anton Wolf, a hard-boiled paranormal detective who apparently has a bit of a death wish, suddenly finds himself responsible for the well-being of an orphaned girl who may be the key to an impending apocalypse. A lot happens in this issue that I can't really explain or go into, but you have to read it. It's awesome. Pros! It's so moody. I loved it. It's very dark, it's very gritty. Every other page seems to have a different theme of mood and style. It's incredible. It's unusually paced for a comic. It's very fast while at the same time being incredibly slow. I can't describe it properly until you've read it. You'll understand what I mean. But nonetheless, it's addictive. It's a must read, and it was the first time in a while where I've finished the first volume and just got, jittery with impatience of I have to read the second issue. Cons. It takes too long to get into the flow of things sometimes. There were times where nothing was happening and I'd be really enjoying it, but sometimes there would be something happening, but because of the pace and the structure of the story, I wasn't fully aware of what was going on. I found myself getting a bit confused at times. It's one of them ones where at the end a lot kind of ties itself up. It even acknowledges that it's not even going to be addressed until the second issue at times. Sometimes that is a bit confusing and at times almost lost my interest. But overall, if you like ghosts, paranormal activity, vampires, and really weird things with tentacles on their face, you're gonna love this comic and you need to read it. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. And if you're going to Manchester MCM on Sunday, I'll hopefully see you there. Please run over and say hi. And if not, see you next week. Bye.